I was roughly about a sophomore, junior in college. I don't remember exactly what I was. It was February of 2008. February 2nd, 2008. That was the day that my mom called me. I was watching television. I don't pick up because I'm watching, my mom, I can call her later and let it go to voicemail or whatever. She calls me again immediately after. I still don't pick up, like, okay. She calls me again. I'm like, oh, okay. I pick up. The only thing I want to do was pretty much to kill this guy.
그냥 놔둬. 그리고 아유 이렇게 봐 이렇게 봐. 그냥 이렇게 하고 잊어버리고 있어. 기름 좀 넣고 기름 넣었어.
넣었어.
응. 그냥 놔둬. 아유 내가 할 거야.
시간 너무 걸려.
자주 맨날은 못해주고.
괜찮아, 많이 안 먹었어.
이래저래 아니 그거는 그냥 먹는다는 거보다는 어떤 어디 간다니까. 뭘 하는데도 막 모르겠어. 너무 피곤해가지고 지금.
For Korean parents, the way they show love as a first generation, their understanding of love is let me provide for my kids. My mom was working from morning till night, and my dad's working from night till morning, and he's sleeping. So essentially, you have no parental guidance. You come home at 2, your dad's sleeping, you don't want to wake him up, so you gotta be quiet and do what you gotta do. My mom's already at work, she comes home late at night, she comes home, maybe she'll like talk with you for like 5 minutes and then she'll go to sleep because she has to work the next day. My brother Timmy and my youngest brother Seller. And this was when we were children. Timmy and I were very similar in terms of, because I was the oldest one. As the oldest one, you do have influence over your younger brother, so because of that, he kind of followed along. But I did well in school. He didn't do as well, doing worse in school, so that my parents would have to go to school and he's getting suspended here and there. And
아침에 거의 1시간씩 막 때려서 두들겨서 그냥 깨우고 그러다가 나도 뭐 일 가야 되고 진이 빠지죠. 학교 가는 게 우선이죠, 물론. 근데 우리로서는 최선을 다했다고는 얘기 못하죠. 학교를 결국은 안 간 거니까. 그렇지만 더 이상은 뭐 못하겠더라고요.
my parents showed me a lot more love, and he got jealous, and we had like arguments, and our relationship wasn't good, and he really wanted to make it big in the rap game, and that's what he would spend all his time doing, hanging out with like as many like gangsters as much as possible and rapping about that kind of stuff. She calls me again. I'm like, oh, okay. I pick up, and she's crying. She tells me, Timmy's been shot, and come home now.
왜냐면 보통 그런 사고가 나면은 그냥 같이 있다가 이렇게 얼떨결에 이렇게 뭐 맞기도 하고 스쳐진 그렇게 큰 일이라고는 생각을 안 했어요, 처음에는.
A guy comes in, he was kind of drunk. He was drinking from a paper bag. Timmy was the only worker there. They got into like a argument. The guy called the cops on my brother. And so the cops came and they saw the tape, they reviewed the tape, and they're like, no, my brother's not at fault. It was your fault, so leave. We're gonna let him go. And so the guy leaves, and my brother goes back to work. And then he comes back an hour later to apologize. And he asks, can I try on that jacket? And as he's giving the jacket back, he shoots my brother in the chest 3 times. Drops the jacket, goes behind the counter, and then shoots him in the head. And he runs away. But because the store was so close to the hospital, like 2-minute drive, they were able to get him on life support. They got all the bullets out of his chest, but they said if they take the one out of his brain, then he's gonna die immediately, so they can't. And so for the next 3 days, they spent all this time doing tests to see if there was blood going to his brain and to see if there's any way that he could come back. My parents, they don't speak English. Or they don't speak English well enough to make decisions and stuff. So the doctors would be talking to me and my brother. And so it pretty much came down to us to make this decision. Do we take Timmy off life support? So that happened on February 5th, 2008.
정신이 없었죠. 그다음에는 뭐 누가 왔는지 뭔 얘기를 했는지 전혀 일주일 동안 뭐 잠을 잤는지 뭐를 뭐 모르겠어요. 정신이 없었던 거죠.
And I tried everything, drugs, alcohol, you name it, I probably tried it to just not feel it. And everything, it was always temporary. Like for that moment, it was gone. Like, okay, I could forget about it, but then whatever it wears off, it comes back. And the only thing that gave me comfort was my thought that I'm gonna essentially get my revenge on this guy.
팀이 있는 데가 가까워요. 한 15분 정도 타고 가면 되거든요. 그러니까 맨날 일과가 교회 가서 울고 팀이한테 가서 울고 집에 오는 게 일이었죠. 그러니까 처음에 이제 그때 일주일 정도의 심정은 뭐 생각도 안 나고 너 기가 말로 못하죠. 그거는 말도 못하죠.
예? 컵? 예. 컵은 여기 있어요. 예? 닦아는 냅킨. 이거요? 이거요? 아니요? 컵? 오케이.
할아버지가 교회를 가는데 차가 이제 막 안 오고 이래가지고 그러면 포를 붙여야 되겠다. 그럼 교회를 갈 수 있겠다. 그래가지고 포를 붙였어요.
To my old church, it's called Citizen Presbyterian Church. It's a small church, so everyone participates. Everyone serves. They, rake the leaves, they cook the meals, they do the dishes. It was like a family. That's my understanding of what church was. But going to NYPC is a giant church. You don't have to do anything. And so I really didn't like this. The only way I can go back, as bad as it sounds, is if my grandparents, if they pass away. Because I have to keep bringing them to NYPC every Sunday. So in the back of my mind, I was like, all right, fine. If I'm going to be at this church anyways for the next 5-10 years, because my grandparents are going to live a long time, might as well serve this church as much as I serve my old church. And in that moment, it was like 10 seconds before, it was like anger, anger, anger. I'm going to kill this guy. I'm going to kill this guy. In that moment, from head to toe, it was like, peace, peace. Like the anger, the frustration, the hatred, the thirst for revenge, all of it, gone, gone. The only way that this could happen is, I'm telling you right now, is if God intervened in my life, because there was nothing that was going to stop me from killing this guy. Nothing.
그리고 한참 맨날 기운 없이 울기만 하고 이러니까 폴이 어느 날 눈을 똑바로 쳐다 실컷 놀다 오더니 하는 소리가 엄마, 티미를 생각해. 티미가 엄마가 이렇게 울고 있으면 좋겠어? 딱 그 소리에 내가 일어났어요. 난 나만 슬프고 나만 괴롭고 나만 힘든 줄 알았더니 어느 날 애들이 봐지더라고. 쟤네들도 나만큼 힘들겠구나. 나보다 우리 부모가 잘못함으로써 애들한테 아픔을 줬구나. 그래서 내가 미안하다고 애들한테. 티미로 인해서 물론 시간이 그만큼 걸렸지만 많이 많이 좋아졌어요.
You know, does the family want to give a statement during the trial? I was like, yes, absolutely. He's over there, and you know, he turns to me, and I look at him, and I look him straight in the eye, and I tell him, I forgive you, God loves you, and you know, if there's ever any time while you're in prison where you feel just, you know, a desperate call to God,
가끔 이제 지금은 자주 안 하는데 옛날에는 자주 그렇게 했어. 티미야, 내가 진짜 열심히 너 만날 때까지 열심히 살다 갈게.